Okay, so our starting point, that was your workers, that was units of output. We had the first one was 10. So we had one worker, they made an extra 10. Two workers, the second worker adds an extra 14. Marginal product looks something like that. And what we had, was that the average of two workers was 10 for the first, plus 14 for the second is 24, divided by 2 is 12. So here's the third worker. What's going to happen to the average? Well, what we can see is that the marginal of the third worker up here, about 16, is above the current average of 12. Therefore, the marginal is going to get therefore the average is going to go up. This is my average product here. That one's marginal product. So it goes up to, I can't be bothered to work it out, it goes up to about there. Let's look at the fourth worker. The fourth worker adds whatever that is, on my diagram 16 or something. That's bigger than the average of 3. Therefore, the average is going to go up again. Here's the fifth worker. The marginal is above the average of 4, so the average is going to go up. The key is what happens next. Everybody's probably right up to this point, but what you're going to be inclined to do is you're going to say the marginal is falling, therefore the average falls. But that's not right. The next one, the marginal is still really high. So this is a bit like the Oxford United example. The marginal is still above the average. The next one is still, even though it's lower, it's still very high. The next one is above the average so far, therefore the average is going to rise again. And even here, the marginal is above the average, so the average is going to rise again. So as long as the marginal is above the average, this average is going to rise. As soon as we get past here, however, the next one, the marginal, the next one, it's now below the average. Therefore the average is going to fall. And from then on, we can see the marginal is below the average, therefore the average will fall all the way. So what happens is when the marginal is above the average, if the marginal is above the average, then the average goes up. If the marginal is below the average, then the average goes down. And as a result, what that means is the marginal will go through the highest point of the average product curve. Okay, that's it for that one.